Thanks for joining us on the Ramsey Consulting Services blog. We help small and mid-sized businesses simplify technology and stay secure so you can focus on growing your business. Today we're talking about SEO poisoning. Let's get into it. SEO poisoning is a growing threat in today's cybersecurity landscape. Cybercriminals are using this tactic to manipulate search engine results and trick users into clicking malicious links. Instead of finding legitimate resources or downloads, victims are unknowingly exposed to malware from websites that appear trustworthy. As SEO poisoning becomes more sophisticated, it's critical for businesses to understand how it works, why it's effective, and what steps they can take to stay protected. What is SEO poisoning? Search engine optimization, or SEO, is a common and legitimate practice used by businesses to improve the visibility of their websites on platforms like Google or Bing. SEO poisoning is when cybercriminals abuse these practices to push malicious content to the top of search results. By blending harmful content with trending search terms and deceptive design, attackers trick users into clicking links that seem legitimate. Those links often lead to malware downloads or phishing sites. And because these links often appear on the first page of search results, people are more likely to trust them. How SEO poisoning works. Threat actors don't rely on brute force, they rely on psychology and behavior. Here's how SEO poisoning usually unfolds. First, they target popular search terms. Attackers typically focus on keywords that are trending or frequently searched, like Photoshop download, financial trading tools, or contract PDF. Next, they create convincing websites or blog posts. The content is designed to resemble legitimate download pages, product reviews, or forums, familiar enough to seem trustworthy at a glance. Then they manipulate search rankings. Using malicious SEO techniques like keyword stuffing, backlink manipulation, and cloaked pages, cybercriminals push their malicious sites to the top of search results. And finally, they wait for users to click and download. Once a user downloads the file, malware is installed on their device, often silently. In many cases, the malware steals data, installs backdoors, or connects the machine to a botnet. Real-world examples of SEO poisoning. Security researchers have seen a rise in malware campaigns tied to SEO poisoning in recent years. REvil and SolarMarker via PDF downloads. In October 2021, researchers identified campaigns exploiting Google searches to push malicious PDFs. These fake pages ranked highly for over 2,000 keywords, ranging from Office PDFs to data requests. Once downloaded, they delivered malware such as REvil ransomware or the SolarMarker.net backdoor. This was achieved by compromising legitimate WordPress sites, stuffing them with SEO-rich terms, and embedding download links. Blender 3D fake downloads with VDAR and Redline malware. In January 2023, threat actors created malicious ads mimicking the official Blender 3D download page. These fake sites appeared above the legitimate result and directed users to download a zip file containing VDAR, an info stealer. The files were disguised with near-perfect branding and certificates to appear legitimate. Bootloader targeting niche search queries. Bootloader has repeatedly targeted obscure search queries. For example, attackers set up malicious pages offering letter of withdrawal from agreement templates. Users who clicked the download links received a malicious JavaScript file, initiating a multi-stage infection including bootloader and its loader, which could deploy other payloads. In late 2024, Sophos researchers noted a poison result for the obscure search, "Are Bengal cats legal?" in Australia. Top results included malicious sites that silently downloaded bootloader, leading to further payloads like GootKit, showing how deeply niche queries can be exploited. Why SEO poisoning works so well. The success of SEO poisoning lies in its subtlety. It doesn't rely on social engineering via email or SMS. Instead, it exploits a simple behavior. People trust search engines. Many users assume that the top result in Google is the safest option. And because the malware is often disguised as a useful tool or document, victims often don't realize they've been compromised until it's too late. Even tech-savvy users are susceptible, especially when they're in a hurry. How organizations can reduce their risk. SEO poisoning takes advantage of trust, both in search engines and in user habits. But with the right mix of education, protection, and proactive management, your business can dramatically reduce its exposure to these types of attacks. Here are some practical steps your organization can take. Security awareness training. Security awareness training is one of the most effective ways to reduce risk. When employees know what to watch for, they're less likely to fall into traps. Educating employees to recognize suspicious search results, avoid free software downloads, and spot common signs of malicious websites can prevent infections before they happen. Ongoing training builds a culture of awareness where users are more likely to pause before they click. Protective DNS solutions. Protective DNS, or PDNS, blocks access to known malicious domains at the network level before the threat ever reaches a browser or device. Even if someone clicks a poisoned link, PDNS can stop the connection from being established. It's a simple and effective way to contain risk at the source. Next Generation Antivirus, or NGAV. Unlike traditional antivirus, NGAV uses behavior-based detection, machine learning, and threat intelligence to stop advanced malware. It's designed to detect threats that haven't been seen before, not just known signatures. NGAV adds a strong line of defense against stealthy or fileless attacks. Endpoint Detection and Response, or EDR. EDR solutions continuously monitor endpoints for unusual or suspicious activities, such as unauthorized scripts, suspicious behavior, or attempts to connect with command and control servers. If malware from an SEO poisoning attack makes it to a device, EDR can support a rapid incident response. When used in combination with NGAV, it can help isolate and contain the attack. Patch and asset management. Keeping devices and software up to date is critical. Malware campaigns often exploit known vulnerabilities in software and hardware. Asset management ensures operating systems, applications, and hardware receive timely updates, reducing your attack surface and simplifying compliance. Cybercriminals use SEO poisoning because it works, but you don't have to be their next target. With the right combination of cybersecurity solutions and user training, your business can stop these threats before they disrupt your business. We hope you found this useful. For more insights on cybersecurity and business development, visit us anytime at ramseycs.net/blog. If you have questions about our services and how we can support your business, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for listening and take care.